Hey everybody, welcome back. One-Eyed Sniper here. We're doing a Let's Play for XCOM 2. Okay, so we've got quite a few people injured, but that's fine. We're going to have some time for them to recover. So we'll be doing the base management stuff. I want to assign someone to the Psi Lab, but the only one available is John McClane, and he doesn't strike me as a Psi operative. So we're just going to recruit somebody real quick. It's relatively cheap for us, actually. So I'm going to go with, out of these three, John Constantine seems to be the most likely to be Psi operative. Seems to fit. So we'll go ahead and throw him in there. And I need to upgrade this fairly soonish. We'll have to be flush with cash, I guess, before I do that. Okay, we're about to get that Viper King autopsy done, which I'm kind of excited about. So before I actually, just so everyone knows, before I start filming, I usually come out here to see what's available before I start actually filming, just so I get an idea what I'm going to do. And when I did that, this actually just popped up. This is going to reduce the contact cost of our next contact, I believe. Just so you know, that's why that appeared now and wasn't here when we ended the episode last time. What I think I'm going to do is finish making contact here. Then, I'm not sure if I want to go to the supply raid or not. But I might do, yeah, supply raid and then the contact cost for the next time.
Setting course for the Brazilian corridor.
Figure we can get this done. Make sure we got another facility we can go after.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander. Despite an extensive study of Dr. Valen's research reports, I have yet to discover how she came to acquire such an impressive understanding of the processes involved in the editing and manipulation of alien genetic material.
Alright, this one should be kind of interesting. It unlocks the serpent suit. That's kind of cool. I'll have to look at that. Having carefully studied what remains of Dr. Valen's personal research reports, I've slowly come to understand the depths of her intellectual curiosity and the degrees to which she was consumed by her ambition. By reversing key changes to the Viper's genetic structure, traits intentionally suppressed by the aliens, she created this subject, Gamma, the Viper King. The idea of a Viper patriarch is in itself intriguing, considering there have been no previous sightings of any male members of the species. Valen theorized this may have been an intentional form of population control, the elders having restricted their subordinate species' abilities to breed. Having seen the apparent nesting site created by Gamma and the discovery of egg clutches, none of which were left viable for sampling, I can say with some confidence that creature did immediately set out to pursue the natural instincts that had long since been restrained through genetic tampering. As of yet, I have no explanation as to how the Viper's venom glands were affected in such a way as to change their form and function so dramatically. Further study will be necessary, but I've promised to allow some of Gamma's remains to be utilized towards a new conceptual armor design. It's actually kind of nasty if you think about it. Made it out of its skin. And I think what they were talking about with the venom glands being affected, it was actually able to freeze us with them, I believe. Okay, the scales of the Viper King are surprisingly lightweight and flexible and should provide substantial resistance once reinforced. I'll have to take a look at that. Alright, let's knock out the Andromedon autopsy.
As initially speculated by Shen, it does in fact appear that this creature is restricted to the confines of its own hulking environmental suit. Unfortunately for our troops, the suit itself is a powerful physical threat, regardless of the operator's status, as we learned with some astonishment in the field.
Okay, let's take a look at that serpent suit real quick, see what it
I had
does.
fully expected to find that the aliens were conducting questionable experiments involving human captives at the black site we raided with the help of local resistance operatives. What we did find was something more reprehensible than I could have possibly imagined. A facility solely dedicated to the rendering and refinement of human genetic material on an industrial scale. The aliens have crossed the boundaries of known science. Consequences be damned.
New orders, Commander?
Alright, now that Tigan's done with his monologue, I guess this is at the proving ground, not the Engineering lab. Okay, this one Illyrium crystal, 5 alien alloys. Okay, the scales of Viper King are frozen lightweight and flexible, so it doesn't tell me anything about it. That's actually okay. We have one more suit already. We need a Wraith suit. But since this is DLC related, let's go ahead and get a Serpent suit.
I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
And a Wraith suit. That does it. I need to look at what skull mining is. Thorough means of extracting from Advent soldiers' chips. This new skull mining technique could lead to a new intel entry. Alright, I should... I might want to get that instead of what we just did with the Wraith suit. It's a little too late now anyways, but that's going to be my next one. What's our major restriction on that? An Illyrium core, okay. And can the Shadow Chamber do anything? Yeah, we can... Okay, we can do that, alright. That stops any other research from being done, so that's fine. Alright, let's finally make contact here. Okay, sweet. Acid grenade. I don't think I've had this before. The addition of a corrosive chemical additive to our standard frag grenades results in a small explosive that is especially effective at removing enemy armor. Targets will continue to suffer persistent damage as the acid clings to them and continues to eat away at any surface it touches. One acid grenade has been added to the inventory. Alright, sweet. Alright, we got a supply drop coming in too, so I think we'll start purchasing some of our weapon upgrades as well. I guess I should just start skipping those. Nothing interesting happens. Okay, we got some new supplies.
Contacts located.
We can now head to the US and to Chile. What is lock and load? Personal comments as weapon upgrades may be reused. Okay. It's not all that great. Pursue knowledge. That one would be pretty good. I need to make contact here and here. This doesn't get us anything as of right now. I'm thinking about skipping this one. I don't know how much supplies it's going to get me. Yeah, because we're about to get our supply drop, and sometimes I don't know if those are worth the amount of time you spend on it.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Okay, we got a good supply amount. That's really good. And got a major available for recruitment. Alright, 6 weeks. We should be able to counter this one, hopefully. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal this. You never know. So this will add a new facility. This will just add 2 blocks. So I'll probably go for this one. Most likely. 515 supplies. Okay. Let's just get this done. But good. All of our soldiers are healed up. Serpent suit's finished. Construction from a lightweight and exceptionally durable scales of the Viper King. The Serpent suit greatly enhances our soldiers' reflexes and speed. It also features a grapple mechanism infused with the Viper King's frigid venom, which can be used to pull enemies out of cover and freeze them in place. That's pretty amazing. Okay, an enhanced Serpent armor. An enhanced version of the Serpent suit reinforced with Illyrium. This armor maintains all of its predecessor's capabilities while further boosting the survivability, speed, and reflexes of the wearer. Okay, so I think this is because we've already upgraded to the second tier of armor. That's why. That's pretty cool. Let's get this done. Okay, next version contact cost reduced by 50%. Good to go. Yes, I'm aware. Let's pick up our supplies. Which are where?
Avenger plotting new course.
And if I can manage to get the supplies done without getting a mission, I'm gonna head in. We're gonna go do this one, get a mech. At least get that ball rolling anyways. Alright, so Constantine's done with some training. Solus could be good. It's a passive ability. But I don't see us getting hit by any mental impairments anymore, really. It's kind of an early one. Stasis can be cast on allies, rendering them immune to any attacks and stunned for 1 turn. None of these are all that good. Let's go with... You know what? He's not my main focus. Let's put Michonne back in. Let her finish off Void Rift. Constantine's going to just be kind of my getting trained while the others are injured guy.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander. The fact that this armored environmental suit is capable of functioning in combat well after the original wearer has expired is remarkable. I must consult with Shin for further study into this unusual behavior.
Okay, although I was extremely hesitant to perform an autopsy on this creature before an extensive analysis of the fumes vented with regularity from its suit, my concerns were overruled by the rest of the senior staff due to our overbearing time constraints. It was with some relief that I discovered the most common element to be argon, an otherwise harmless gas when handled properly. Although similar in size and physical structure to the mutant species, the Andromedon, as it's come to be known, does not appear to be of the same genetic design as the mutant. I stress design here because perhaps more so than all but the most extreme examples, the Andromedon was engineered to exist only within the confines of the environmental suit we see them wearing in the field. Destruction of this protective equipment results in a reaction similar to what we might see if a human astronaut were to remove their helmet in space, that is to say, painful and unpleasant death within minutes. I think if a human astronaut were to remove their helmet in space, they wouldn't die within minutes. I'm pretty sure they're dead within seconds. But anyways. I could be wrong on that, though. Proximity mine. Using high-tech multi-spectrum sensors, the proximity mine will self-trigger when an enemy penetrates its radius, dealing massive damage to the environment and enemy targets alike. That's intriguing, actually. Alright, let's get some of these done. Let's start with our beam cannon. I use our... This should be... Yeah, this would replace the Grenadier's weapon. I use those the most.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Resistance communications facility now operational.
Okay, carry on. There is currently an unstaffed engineer and an open slot in the Resistance comms. We'd like to assign them there. Sure, I'll have to check that out. A minute. Okay, we've got all of our supplies. No mission, which is good. I'm going to skip those supplies. Let's head in real quick. Head to the armory. Purchase some upgrades here. We won't be able to get everything because I don't have everything done.
Hello, Commander.
I probably should have researched the weapons before the Andromedon. I just didn't realize the Andromedon, or that the supply drop was that close. It's not what I want to do at all. But we can pick up the scram gun. Oh wow, it's expensive. So let's start with the plasma rifle. Yeah. The storm gun, what is this for? This must be the shotgun. The scram gun, SMG, okay, I don't really care about that. So let's go shoddy. I think we'll leave the beam pistol. I feel like I should get the fusion blade in case we ever have two rangers. But the beam pistol may be more Though I've been using the other pistol more than that one. There's always a serpent armor. Let's get that. And let's save some supplies here. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should build a lab.
I've had a chance to take a closer look at some of the Advent weapons recovered from the field. The alloy used in their frames is significantly lighter, making them more suited to the human form. I'm guessing it's the same material we've seen them using all over the colonies, but they'd have to be producing it from something here on Earth. They seem to have an endless supply of this stuff.
Okay, before we can do it, we need power before we can do anything else. So let's go ahead and build a power relay here.
Power relay construction initiated.
You don't need to be there, so you can leave. Let's get you... help him build that. And we need to train McLean up, I think. What are we in need of? Probably another grenadier. I think our... No, not a grenadier. It looks like we may need another... We don't need another specialist either. We don't need anyone, so let's not train up anybody. We've got 3 psi operatives, 3 grenadiers, 3 rangers, 3 sharpshooters, 3 specialists. So let's just leave that for now. And I don't know if this will be like in the first XCOM where we need a soldier for the mechs. Probably not. It looks like these were automated, but I could be wrong. So if we need one, John McClane will be there for that. Alright, so let's actually do... Let's do it. Let's head to our encrypted signal here.
Avenger plotting new course.
That tower's been rotting away for years, if not decades. We're still picking up power readings, but no signs of life. Still, we know that transmission came from this location. I'm betting somebody's calling this place home.
Commander, if we're sending in a squad, I'd like permission to go along. Whoever sent that message, they know as much about my father's systems as I do, and I want to find out why. I'm the only one who knows what to look for. I should be there.
Okay, so this one looks like Shin's gonna go. An identified transmission somehow bypassed a rover's remote uplink and gained access to our systems. There's only one person with the expertise to pull that off, the late Dr. Raymond Shin. We need to investigate immediately. Alright, let's do that. There's 8 enemies there, so we should be overpowered for this, but I could be completely wrong. I don't know.
Shen, I know this is personal for you, but you don't have to go out there. Our troops are more than capable of investigating on their...
I'm going, Central. I know how to handle myself. Let's not waste any more time than we have to.
You heard the lady. Lock and load.
Okay, so it appears that Shin is just a fully upgraded specialist. So let's remove everyone except her, I guess, because we can't. I have a feeling we're going to be running into mechanical enemies. That's I use my amazing powers of deduction to come up with that. So let's right off the bat, let's go ahead and give you the bolt caster there, Shin. You can't change that. And I doubt we're going to be able to skulljack anything, so let's not bring that at all. You can have the frost bomb. And since you got medical protocol, we'll go ahead and give you a med kit as well. Alright, let's send some badasses here. Scully went on the last mission, the last DLC mission, and I was not disappointed with her performance. She was just a lifesaver. So we're going to go ahead and take Colonel Scully, though she's fully upgraded to this point, I believe, right? She can't... Yeah, she's not going to level any higher, so maybe I don't. Maybe Now let's just take a badass squad. Let's have a squad of badasses here. So Skull, you're still gonna have to use the Gauss rifle, but we'll switch you out for free throw. We're gonna give you the Shadow Keeper. Let's give you the... What do I want to give you? Now let's give you the tracer rounds, why not? And the smoke that I never have you use. And armor. My first thought was to go ahead and give you the new serpent armor, but you're not really going to be pulling people out of cover, right? So launch your target with your grapple, freezing them in place. Advent humanoid targets may also be pulled out of cover. But it adds mobility, increased chance of taking grazing shots that outright hits. Wristband and grapple. Panic Vipers. Wow, okay, so you're not going to wear that because, frankly, I feel like it's wasted on you. So we'll go ahead and give you the spider suit, which gets rid of your smoke grenade, which, because I don't know what I'm walking into, I'd rather have that than the tracer rounds. I'm not worried about your aim at all. Let's take us a badass ranger with Dutch here. He is going to be wearing the new armor, serpent armor. Well, it actually gives more health than the warsuit. The warsuit has armor though, but increases mobility. He's got a good dodge. Well, I hate the way it looks.
I'm not entirely sure how much of this armor is new material and how much of it Tigan cut right out of the Viper itself. We haven't exactly tested it either, so good luck out there.
That's okay. I guess I'm sure some people like the way it looks. I do not. I feel like it looks ridiculous, but whatever. We're gonna use it. Storm gun. Let's switch you over to Laser Bunny. And I think I'm gonna give you blue screen rounds. Alright, so let's get us a Grenadier in here. Palmer, you need to unshake yourself. You're going to be wearing the war suit. Rocket launcher's fine. In your grenade slot, I want you to use the acid grenade. Let me see if you have the skill that you get multiple. You don't, but I don't think I'm going to take another Grenadier anyways. I think we'll take our girl Connor. And like I said, I'm not going to give the bolt caster. I already said that last time. You're going to get let's go ahead and give you 2-timer. You are going to use the bolt caster. I don't have to worry about you reloading as much. You're going to get an exosuit. We're going to keep rocket launchers for everybody because I think we're going to be running into mechs here and I don't see them. Fire's not going to do us any good, so. And let's see. Let's give you the tracer rounds, get you better aim. And what's left? We could take a specialist of our own, might not be a bad idea. We'll take Schofield. He's our general purpose specialist. Get the new med kit, and for you, we're going to go ahead and throw on this. No, I just said I'm not going to need that. And we're going to be putting on the exosuit on you as well, so Let's just give you a grenade. Or should I give you the battle scanner? Actually, let's see. I still can't afford it because I keep spinning right past it, so never mind. Oh, how much is the proximity mine? 100 supplies, okay. Alright, you can go ahead and stay with your grenade. You should be good. Alright, I think we got our team ready. We'll be heading out with Lily Shin. I don't think she's going to be anywhere near as impressive as Bradford was, but I think she'll be good for us. I don't think she has any special skill. I haven't seen this one, capacitor discharge. Sends the gremlin to a location where it emits substantial electric discharge, damaging and potentially stunning all nearby units. Robotic units take more damage, so... And she gives us anyone an aid protocol that'll give them covering fire, which is good. If I use it on her first turn, it shouldn't end her turn. So she should be able to use that and shoot, give someone else a covering fire overwatch. So I need to start thinking in terms of that. She has haywire protocol, and so does Schofield. And she has combat. He has medical. She has combat and medical, which is kind of cool. So anyways, I think we're good. So join us next time for Operation Last Gift. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. I know you have a choice in where you watch your XCOM 2 Let's Plays, and I thank you for choosing One-Eyed Sniper. Peace out, everybody.